It's Friday, and you know what they say in New Hampshire? Live free or fall back. And look who's here. Washington Post columnist Ruth Marcus is back with me. And we want to bring in a local legend, New Hampshire comedian Nick LaValle. He was named the top underground comedian in all of New Hampshire by Thrillist. Thanks for coming by.
I'm excited to be here, Ari.
Excited to have both of you. This is something special we do, and now we're taking it on the road for 2020. Who needs to fall back in your estimation?
I think we need to fall back on New England stereotypes. Yeah. One big one is we're not all New England Patriots fans, you know? Unless we're traveling, you know, maybe. But otherwise, it's like we need to break some New England stereotypes. First thing has to go, not all of us have a Boston accent.
No.
Unless we have
a lot of you have a Boston accent.
We don't have a Boston accent. It takes about 5 or 6 beers, and then the Boston accent comes out. That's when everything is like wicked Dunkin' Donuts, and we try to talk about Tom Brady any chance we can get.
What is the deal with Patriots fans while you bring it up?
I think it's just the beer talking most of the time. I think that's what it is, yeah.
Is there more pride there than there are for other groups?
I think that
other teams?
I think New England Patriots fans have just sort of become, you know, like Yankees fans of football. I mean, that's kind of what it's turned into. So not all of us are New England Patriots fans here in New England, so.
Ruth, when you look at 2020, what do you think needs to fall back?
So I think we need to fall back on Iowa. I know we're in New Hampshire, but the Iowa fallback is not that things got messed up with the count and the app and everything else, but all this talk about state delegate equivalents, this is just silliness, okay? If you're rounding up and calculating this and calculating that, what you really want to know from Iowa was that we actually did find out, and we found it out on the first night, is there was one declared loser, I'm sorry, that was Joe Biden, and there were 2 declared winners who were very, very close to each other. That was Bernie Sanders and Pete Buttigieg, and all the rest of it, and the tenths of a percentage point calculations didn't really tell us anything more, because this wasn't a fight about who was going to have 2 more delegates, so in the end they were going to have enough. It's about who's popular with the voters.
I really appreciate you bringing that up. I agree. We in the media need to fall back from trying to put everything on some sort of political calendar. The facts keep their own schedule. We'll keep reporting on them, keep our eye on them. But when we act like it's a big deal, that something's a few hours or a few days late, so what?
The facts keep their own schedule. That is, like, very deep. Very deep.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that.
But you got to earn it.
You guys can do it. You can dap Ruth right now.
There it is.
You have something in common with these retail politicians.
What's that?
Which is putting yourself in front of a live audience. Day after day, so you see what works, you see where people's heads at. Do you have any sense of where people's heads at are in New Hampshire? Because you were talking about to me when you sat down, people feel like, okay, everyone comes into their state around this week.
Well, I'm excited that you're here in Manchester, New Hampshire, because normally this place is a ghost town. But every 4 years, like handsome people like yourself come through with a couple of cameras and some lights. Honestly, you can walk up and down the street. You are like the Justin Bieber of Manchester, New Hampshire right now, Ari.
In the sense of being,
that's a compliment.
Wait, in the sense of being young and overrated?
You're yummy. That's what my Aunt Diane told me.
No shade on Bieber.
You should have seen the middle-aged ladies around Chris Matthews if you want to see the Justin Bieber effect of MSNBC.
I'm worried this segment is going off the rails, and I blame both of you.
That's what we're here to
do. What does everyone need to try when they're in New Hampshire?
Everyone needs to try the chicken tenders. This is the chicken tender capital of the country. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
And if I could, since I'm on national television, can we remove potato skins from the sampler platter? We need to do that. We need to make room for chicken tenders and mozzarella sticks.
You want to make the sampler platter great again?
That's what I want to do.
Wow. I thought your answer was going to be Dunkin' Donuts.
Not a Dunkin's guy. I'm telling you, I'm breaking New England stereotypes everywhere I go.
I'm getting personal. I allow myself 2 donuts whenever I'm traveling for work, and I love Dunkin'.
You've earned it.
Thanks for being here, Nick LaValle. We always learn something new when we're on the road. Thanks to everyone for watching this special edition of The Beat, live from Manchester. As mentioned, I will be back here anchoring 1 p.m. Eastern and 6 p.m. Eastern from The Beat Monday night. But don't go anywhere. Hardball's up next.